Well, hey, hello and welcome to Kuma's Kitchen. Today I've just baked up a fresh loaf of Birchermüesli soda bread. Yeah, I take a soda bread and I've added some Swiss to it with some Birchermüesli. Now, muesli or Birchermüesli, we call it Birchermüesli in Switzerland because muesli was first invented by a Dr. Bircher at the Bircher Clinic in Switzerland, and it's very healthy for you. It's full of oats and all kinds of other things, dried fruits and things. This one here, the one I'm using here, is called a fruit and nut muesli. So it's got like raisins and other fruits in there. It's got pieces of nuts and stuff, lots of oats and things. Very good. And then put it into a soda bread, and it just gives the soda bread a lot of body. So let's cut a chunk out of there. Oh, look at that. Look at that inside. Look at that texture. That's going to be great. And then what's really good is take some butter and slather on some butter. And I think this butter is still a little cold. It's going to be a little hard, but let's see. Try to get my, oh yeah, there we go. Get a small piece. Look at that. Slather that on there. Oh, there's some crunch there from all the oats and things. That's got a bit of texture to it. Let's go in the kitchen and make some of this right now. The ingredients for soda bread are pretty simple, like any soda bread really. What you've got across the front here, we've got a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Right, it's not baking powder, it's baking soda. This is soda bread. And 1 egg. Over here I've got a 1/4 cup of sugar. It's my usual unrefined cane sugar. Any kind of sugar will do. Here, 1 cup of yogurt. Now this is a little different from the usual. We've got here 1 1/4 cups of Birchermüesli, or muesli. Actually, if you buy it, we call it Birchermüesli in Switzerland, but muesli. And I use what's called a fruit and nut muesli that I get from my one of my local import stores. It's got some nuts in there. It's got raisins and other fruits in there, lots of oats and things. It's a good mixture. Over here, a 1/4 cup of butter melted, and then at the back, 2 cups of flour. All right. Now, first thing we want to do, the flour, we're going to throw the salt in there, the baking soda, and the sugar. There's all the dry ingredients together. Gonna mix those around a little bit. Alright, so that's ready to go. Then I want to mix up the wet ingredients. Let's put that off to one side, grab the big bowl here. We're going to put the yogurt in the big bowl. Actually, okay, should have put the egg in first. I want to beat the egg up first, so usually, don't follow what I'm doing. Put the egg in first, beat the egg. Let's do that right now. Toss that egg in there. That's just going to take a little extra work, that's all. But, yeah, put the egg in first. Alright, take my whisk in there, whisk that up. Yeah, still works pretty easy. There we go. We've got that done together. Now I'm going to whisk in that butter. The butter's still warm, so you want to keep just whisking so it doesn't cook the egg or parts of it, because you want to get it all throughout. All right, that's looking good. Let's get that last little bit of butter on there. Yeah. All right. Looking easy? Yeah, this is easy. I love soda bread. It is so easy to make. In goes the flour. Now for the flour, I'm not going to use the whisk. I'm going to use the spoon. Mix that in. Basically just want to get that flour into the liquid ingredients. Bring it all together. Alright, it's coming together now. Alright, once I got that all mixed together, in goes the muesli. And just gotta mix that in. Alright, that's looking nice. Just make sure I got it all mixed throughout. Yeah, what I've got over here I've got a big loaf pan, so for a loaf of bread, and I've buttered and papered it. I got a little lazy and didn't paper the ends, but that's because I can just run a knife to either side and loosen up. What I'm going to do now, let's turn that sideways, it'll be easier for me to work on. I'm going to drop this into there. Alright, let's get all that. And I'll grab that little rubber spatula, make sure we can get all of it. Get that. There's more in the bowl. So just take the rubber spatula, go around the bowl, get all that batter. You call it batter when you're making soda bread, or is it dough? It's kind of an in-between, isn't it, really? You're not kneading it like you would with a regular bread. What have I called it before? I forget. Alright, what I'm doing now is just work it into the corners. Make sure we got it everywhere. Now I just want to smooth it out a bit. And that is about ready, let's see, to go into the oven. A little smoothing there, a little bit more there. So I kind of even it out across. It's about the same size. It's going to hump up a little in the middle. That's okay. Alright, that's going to go in the oven. Let's go to the oven over there. 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius, 35 to 40 minutes. Then we're going to do the toothpick or skewer test on it. Make sure it's done. Alright, see you then. Alright, so that's been in the oven for 40 minutes. Looking very nice on top there. So what we're going to do now, skewer test time. I'm going to run that skewer in a couple places and see if it comes out dry, which it does. You don't want that there's anything uncooked in there yet, like that. It's all good to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get it out of here, get onto a cooling rack. That's going to be hot. Let's move that out of the way. Get that out of here. There we go. Look at that. That's looking nice. Let's just slide that off there. Whew. Alright, it's still a bit hot. Let that cool for a while. And there we go. That's going to be Birchermüesli soda bread. Alright, if you like this recipe for Birchermüesli soda bread, there's a whole bunch more soda bread recipes here on the Kuma's Kitchen channel. Check them out. I'll put one in the at the end here, and there's more of them there yet. See what you can find, see what you can make, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.